everybody, Tammy here, and I'd like to share my latest project. I'm participating in a swap, a handmade card swap in Kateri's Crafty Ideas Facebook group. So I'd like to show you my card. I used Tilda paper, and the collections that I used were Summer Blues and Pardon My Garden. So my card is actually, I made this little folio type holder for it. This is my swap partner's initial, and then this is all Tilda paper. And I just left the inside front cover plain. I'm debating whether I want to put a pocket and do an altered bag to actually hold the card. I'm probably going to do that, and I should have waited to do this video after I had everything done, but I didn't. So here's the card, and again, it's using all Tilda items. This is the little ballerina. She's part of the Christmas collection in the Tilda papers and embellishments. And what I did, I added a doily for her ballet skirt, and then I added little mini doilies. You can see them all the way around the bottom of her skirt. Little individual mini doilies. Aren't they the cutest little thing? And then I added these little embroidered light pink roses on top of the little mini doilies. And then I put another, this is kind of like a little applique, just folded in half. And I just like the dimension that it gives her skirt. And then I added a piece of bling. And the bling is a rose gold color. I thought it coordinated pretty well with the gilding that I used on the side edges of the card. I used a gilding paste, Copper Shine by Creative Expressions. It's actually right here. I love using this. Instead of using inks, I'll use these. I have Enchanted Gold and this Copper Shine, and it just gives your projects a different look. I really like using it. Super easy to use. Goes on really like butter. I mean, it's a nice product. So this is the first card that I've made where I folded down the paper. And so my concept here was to kind of recreate the bouquet that's showing on this opposite side of the paper here. So I tried to recreate the flowers, you know, with an actual bouquet popping out. And I've layered the back here. I don't know if you can see it, but I started with music paper, and then I did a copper metallic doily. I have this die cut, or this die, cut it out myself. And then there's a gold Prima doily right there. And I think my light is shining right on this metallic stuff. So this is the front of the card. And then we open it up, and I just kept it plain. Of course, with Tilda paper, it doesn't feel like it's plain at all. I love this beautiful floral paper, but I wanted my partner to be able to use this card whichever way she wants to use it. So I chose not to put a sentiment in it, or I toyed with the idea of putting something down here, and I decided not to. So she can do whatever she wants to. And I'm sorry, you guys, I think I keep getting out of frame. And I don't think I'm in my normal setup right now. So I'm feeling off. So I'll get it together for my next video. But so anyways, I left the card plain on the inside. And then the back is just that Tilda paper again, you know, that is on the front. And then I just made these little tuck spots for the card to slide down into. And like I said, I think I am going to do an altered envelope, and or altered bag. If I do, I'll come back on with like a part 2 to this video so that I can share that. And then the back, I just wanted to give her a nice assortment of different Tilda papers. So the folio definitely has a good assortment going on here. It's about 1 inch thick, and which is about what I needed for the flowers. Add a lot of depth to this card. So it actually closes pretty nicely. I did some eyelets there in like a sapphire blue color, and then it's closing with a pale pink sari silk here. So that is my card. And then I also used the floral paper to do this little bag. And I have this, it's a Tim Holtz steel rule die, and it's like a little paper bag. And it's gusseted on the sides, and it's got the little ridges, you know, like the deckled edging on the top. So it's the perfect little container for some antique photos that I'm sharing with my swap partner. They fit in here so nicely. So I'm thinking this would be great to hold artist trading cards or anything like that that you wanted to make and have a cute container to hold if you're doing a swap with somebody or just gifting something handmade. So there's that. And then I'm also including, this is an envelope digital journal kit that I bought on Etsy. And I just lined the envelope with music paper. And then these are also some digital images that I bought on Etsy. And I backed them with another digital kit I bought, shabby dotted papers, I think these are called. And printed these on cardstock, inked around the edges. And then I used some Tilda fabric, made a little, kind of a little ruffled piece of trim there using the fabric. And then I did some hand stitching, just some little X's going up that. So I thought that was so cute. And then same thing on this one. I backed it with some paper, printed the image on cardstock here, inked around the edges. And then here's some more Tilda fabric, some of that pink sari silk, and then a little pink button there. And then this is my favorite one. Printed this image on cardstock, backed it again with that shabby dotty paper, and then I actually sewed buttons onto in the middle of the little banner ribbons that we've got going on here. And the buttons are all, I don't know if you can tell, but they're all kind of different buttons, but in the same kind of a ruby cranberry color. So did the same thing, printed it on cardstock, inked around the edges, and I just thought these were a nice little addition to include if she wants to use them in a journal or whatever. So then the last thing is I just did a little card. I'm not finished with this yet. I'm going to put some sort of sentiment on the front, but I used that pretty paper from Tilda and just wrote my partner a note. So that is my handmade card share, and I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll be back soon, probably with part 2 of this video to show you the bag to hold the card. So I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.